Alright, you guys, I'm here today to talk about WWE 2K24, the new patch from yesterday, which was an incredible patch. It was really, really good. I think they did a lot of improvements. And yes, I'm going to talk good about the game today because I don't talk good enough for some of you, apparently. You guys think I'm biased, forcing the narrative, but today we're here to talk about the good. I've always given 2K their flowers every single time. Let's go on ahead and get into it. So the first change that I've noticed, they gave Roman Reigns his title entrance. Finally, we got a new title entrance, and this was huge. I never thought that they would add this in a patch. It does seem like people figured out how to do it in community creations. They were uploading it and doing different things with it, but this time this was added by 2K. You don't have to do nothing extra. You can actually go on ahead and make it, and it is entrance 1. Now there is 2 Roman Reigns championship entrances. There's 1 and 2, and number 1 is the one that you want for Roman Reigns. I think it's amazing. It's basically the one from the trios, I believe, but this one actually has just him by himself. So I mean, they gave him his motion. I mean, I'm cool with it. I ain't mad at it. You know, I welcome the updates. You know what I'm saying? So big W by 2K to go on ahead and give us this updated Roman Reigns entrance. I think we'll greatly benefit from that as well. Then the next improvement was the side plates. We've talked about the side plates on the channel before. Big W by 2K to get that in the game. I'm really, really happy to see the side plates in. The only downfall to these side plates for mid-card titles, there are no side plates, only for the main card titles when you're talking about the World Heavyweight, the Undisputed. That is the only thing. I did notice as well, Cody Rhodes, even if he has the championship, he doesn't have any side plates, which I get it. He hasn't won a singles title with his new gimmick, you know, back in WWE, back in the day. That's a different story, so I get that. But side plates are in the game, and you can clearly see that with the Seth Rollins. So I'm really, really happy to see side plates in WWE 2K24. That was an addition that was missing, and like I said, just happy to see it. And one thing that I think you guys are going to be really, really happy about, and this was bothering me as well, with created arenas, you can now choose who you want to announce for you, and you can even do it if you're going to go and play now, and then you can choose an announcer there as well. I think this is all welcomed. I love the fact that you can choose who announces for you, because now Samantha Bomb, she's my ring announcer for everything. Now I don't got to just use them for just one certain show, or better off, if you use a created arena in universe mode, you kind of gave up the fact that you can't use Samantha Bomb for it, and I think the default was Mike Rome. So I'm really, really happy about this addition. This is very welcomed to WWE 2K24, and I think this is a really, really, really huge W, because man, it was frustrating like having to change the arenas and different things like that. It was just nuts, man. I wasn't a fan that every time I change the arena in universe mode, I'm basically giving up my announcer rights. So I'm really, really happy to see this in the game for sure. And one last thing as well, Samantha Bomb now announces your created characters as well. So I'm really, really happy about that too, that she does that, because man, like I said, like she is the best announcer in the game by far. You know, she gives a different feeling to the game, makes the game feel more realistic. I think all around, this is probably one of my favorite updates in this patch. This one cannot go by us. Scarlet got her own entrance. I know people were complaining about that, like, oh, why doesn't Scarlet have her own entrance? Honestly, I don't really use Scarlet in singles matches, but now this gives you, you know, a little bit cooler thing with Scarlet. Now she does have her own entrance, so I think that is a huge W as well, that Scarlet did get an entrance. I know a lot of people wanted that, and you know, all the women fans and things like that. So hey man, that's a W. You know, I'm always for more content in this game, and if they're adding this with patches, I think it's good, because personally I think that with this patch they definitely went all out. I think that this patch was a W in general. You know, I think that we got a lot of updates that we didn't think we would get in WWE 2K24. So those are just my 2 cents. So hopefully, you know, we continue getting these type of patches throughout the year. I say maybe we have maybe 1 or 2 more big patches like these, because obviously they're not going to keep implementing different stuff like this, you know, throughout the entire year. But like I said, this patch really surprised me. So 2 likeness updates that we did get was The Rock, and The Rock looks amazing. I believe it's The Rock 01, whatever it is. It's throwback Rock. It looks great, man. You guys can see a comparison with his entrance. I couldn't get a comparison from before the game, but you guys can go on ahead and check that out. I think The Rock looks like The Rock here. I think this is a welcomed update as well. I mean, the whole thing with this update was welcomed. Like, they did so much with this patch, and I didn't cover it yesterday because I was busy, but I figured I could do something where, you know, we go over some of the things that they changed. and it just looks good, man. I'm really happy that we finally got updated rock. Not that the last one looked bad, but I mean, this one looks even better. I mean, it's surprising that they're going back and working on models and updating them. That is something that makes me happy, because a lot of the time they don't nail the likeness completely down. So I thought that this was a huge win for the 2K team, and it just shows how dedicated they are to getting this game looking as beautiful as possible. So big W on that as well. And one that was really bothering me a lot was Tiffany Stratton. Really happy Tiffany Stratton got her updated model. It more looks like the DLC from last year. Like I said, makes me really happy to see that, because Tiffany Stratton's model this year, I don't know what they were doing, but it just wasn't good. It didn't look good. I just wasn't a fan. So really happy to see that this year that Tiffany Stratton definitely got something new with this update. It looks more like her. It honestly looks more like the DLC from last year. That's all they had to do. I would have not even been mad if they ported it and just changed the entrance motion and the theme songs and all that, and that would have been it, because they nailed it last year. So I'm glad to see that this one looks very similar to last year's model, and just a big W all around for Tiffy time. And guys, for the movesets, again, surprising, because they added new models, as you guys know, but they also added new moves, and that is the BFT2, and we also got the stabbing Samoan spike. So this is a W, basically what Solo Sikoa hit John Cena with back last year when John Cena left, obviously, for Hollywood again. But listen, I'm all for new moves in WWE 2K24. I love the fact that they're doing this, man. This is, like I said, this is one of the best updates they've added, and it was done early. We didn't have to wait till DLC Pack 1 to get this. We waited for some DLC, but usually DLC Pack 1 comes out around May. With history, we could have waited longer for this patch, but they delivered, and I think this is a step in the right direction. They made some universe mode improvements, some create a superstar, create arena improvements. It just shows they're not forgetting, man, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds with the potential of this game, because like I've said before, this is a great game. Solid foundation is the bugs that's messing up the user experience. If we can polish out those bugs, get this game looking right, which it seems like this patch was a huge step in the right direction, I think it's a win-win for the consumer and the company themselves, because man, this game has me in the mixed side. You know, I'm always in the middle. I'm trying to, all right, this is good, this is bad, but you know, this is good, and I'm gonna talk about it when it's good. So those are just my 2 cents, y'all. Let me know down below if you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys found any other updates in this game, please let me know down below. Maybe we do a part 2 of this video, because there was so much in there that I might have forgot something. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.